What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be touching on some more EAAccess, EAPlay, early Madden stuff that's going on in Ultimate Team. Now, this is a limited time situation with the EAPlay mission that's there. Some of you guys will not get this opportunity. Right now, I'm at about 2 hours left. Some of you guys wanted to go ahead and get EAPlay late, and it's some difficulty going on there. For some guys that weren't able to log in, I was able to help out the Xbox users. Shout out to you guys for reaching out, and shout out to the Xbox users for leaving all those informative comments in the section of the video so that everybody can hop on early. Most of us got on a day early, so we were able to go ahead and take advantage of this. I just want to show you guys a couple things. Right now, currently, I'm in the Seattle Seahawks offensive playbook. So I'm going to go through a couple things to kind of give you guys some insight. Remember, if you just want to level up, feel free to do that. Right now, I'm playing head-to-head and stuff like that and doing a lot of different variety of things because you guys want to see that, and I'm going to provide you with the content that you want. But I'm so happy that so many of you guys are already MUT level 50. I put the video out. It's so easy to do it, bro. I'm going to try my best to get as much more done, but I think you guys need more information like this as far as the run plays that you can use and things of that nature to get through these things, all right? Because a lot of the stuff that you're going to see right now, it works, you know, head-to-head, you know, regular all-pro against your opponents, no matter what mode you're in. So again, Seattle Seahawks playbook, we're going to go ahead and run the regular stretch. Now, remember this right now, guys. The way the game is moving and like a lot of the stuff that's going on, that's not the way the game's going to stay. Remember, this is arcade mode. So the arcade mode, you're going to get a lot more broken tackles. You're going to get a lot more freaky things as well. A lot of the way that the game is right now, I do believe that EA is going to do a day one patch like they usually do and fix it. But you can still see, like I said, I ran this a lot during head-to-head. The stretch run is still pretty good. All right, the only issue that you're going to have if you run my offense from 20 is throwing the streak. Now, right now, I think that for the most part, you have to have abilities if you go outside streak. But I've been running something secretly that I'm going to tell you guys about very shortly. That's been, like, the streak has just been always wide open. You know what I'm saying? But I got to wait to kind of see if it's going to still be real. Tried it out against a couple decent human players. It looks and appears to work. So the streak is still there. You just can't really do it out of iPro, you know, a run stretch. Now, remember this also. They have made it a little bit easier to defend stretch because you get different run fits. So it's more like you got to have decent stick skill. And at this point right now, because they took away that break with the L2 button and you automatically celebrate, as a matter of fact, how many of you guys have fumbled the ball because you tried to, you know, go ahead and use the L2 and you just started celebrating and putting the ball out in the air and doing weird stuff? Like, we've all been there, dude. Like, it is the most annoying and frustrating thing ever. But again, it doesn't really matter. Right now, we're just screaming a little bit of different type of blitzes I'm going to be running. Still labbing it right now. This is 3-4 Cub to kind of get you through some of these solos. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of insight into, you know, what you should do against the computer right now. Very, very informative because, you know, a lot of you guys that are new to the game, you're like, yo, Gmi, I'm having trouble, you know, getting through these early, you know, these early missions and challenges. Well, that's to be expected. Okay, you know, simple defense is always the way to go. My defensive playbook, if I don't think I mentioned it, is the New York Jets. All right, you can find anything. Their defense is not as good as it was right now as it was in Madden 20. It's the same thing like 5-2. You guys remember 5-2 when in 19 I was running amok with 5-2. Dudes couldn't stop me. And then we go into 20 and then it doesn't work. So a lot of things are going to evolve like that, but I need you guys to know that these missions that are available right now, although limited time for those of you guys, and thousands of you guys watched the video, like 20,000 people watched the video. Shout out to you guys that was over trying to see exactly how to get, you know, Madden 21 on console. I really appreciate that support. A lot of you guys were able to get it, so you're playing these right now. All right, you're trying to get through these. You want that 80+ overall. I've already received horror stories like, yo, Gmia, I got a, you know, a kicker. I got a kicker as my 80 overall plus. But let me tell you something. That kicker is going to save you a lot of money coming into when the game is actually officially released. It's going to save you tremendous coin because what you see in the auction house right now is not real. Like, that's not going to be what the prices are. When everybody comes through, they are going to set the market. Everything is going to be different, and you are done. So if you can take advantage of some of the cheaper prices, even like a Richard Sherman, he has horrific man coverage, but his zone is decent. He's going to get burnt deep for 6, though. But at the end of the day, if they do a quick pass or an in route, I don't know if you guys have picked up on that. The in routes are very, very easy to pick off now. If you run cloud flats or soft squats, they just pick them off. Like, you can't get that inside step. The one route that's really been taken off that I've been hearing a lot of feedback about is the wheel route. All right, the wheel route has been definitely OP. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It's like the most OP thing ever. They took it away from 20 and just brought it back full blast in 21. So that's something that they may tune or update later, but the wheel routes are really, really good. So you should take a look at that and see how it's working out. Right here, I'm gonna show you a little bit of something. Bro, something in the gun type, all right? So look, this gun type, you see the way I'm throwing the streaks? Now, that I have not tried yet against a human opponent. I have to go ahead and still lab it inside of the competitive mode. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna continue to let you guys understand it may have to be done from that, type of situation, because it's harder for the defenders to really, grasp what you're doing. So I'm giving you guys like an inside, no look, bro, like just giving you guys the insight into it to let you guys know that you still can do it. You just have to go outside of what would be your comfort zone. So does that mean I'll be running tight? Not necessarily. It does not mean that I'll be running that, but I do need you guys to know that, I've been looking at different forms. I've been looking at spread. I've been looking at a lot of different formations that I gotta wait to kind of see how it, turns out. But I think you guys are going to enjoy watching the content this year, as you always do. I'm going to give you the insight to make sure that you're ready to take on, the grind time. Because you just want basic things to grind the game out. And I don't want anybody that watches my videos to be like, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. I can't do this. That's the one thing I don't want. For my veterans also. So sometimes it can be kind of crazy. Right now we got to go back because we got to get the additional yards. That's why I was running back right there. We actually got to run back a little bit more to make sure we gain the right amount of passing yards. So I'm going to continue to grind this out. I'm going to show, right now, like I said, Seattle Seahawks playbook. Okay, we're running stretch out of iPro. We tried the tight slots. We ran some streaks out of that. Nothing to, really write home about. Basic stuff right now that we're labbing. With gun, we're going out in the tight slots. All right? Now, it's going to be a lot of different things that we're going to try to develop through this. Post routes, corner routes, drags, different things that we can throw. But we'll figure it out together as the, the year goes on. Oh, what, bro, okay. All right, so he didn't want me to moss him. And then look, notice, even in arcade mode, they play the streak a lot better. I want you guys to notice that, because usually you just throw it up and it's an automatic moss. Right there, yeah, he's just wide open. He's gone. Yeah, he's gone. So, we're going to have to, experiment a little bit with this, see how it works, and then we'll start to adjust as we see fit. All right, so this should help you guys get through a little bit more of what's going on as far as getting through these limited time challenges for those of you guys with EAPlay and EAAccess. If you have any additional questions or comments, please continue to leave it in the comment section. You guys have been awesome helping each other out, and it's only the beginning. This is going to be a really good year for us in Madden 21. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have an unbelievable day. Continue to be safe. One love, y'all.